afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 10 video. Bring you the Eternatus team / MAMOSWINE team yet again on the channel to see if they can continue on their pretty good run so far. Currently 2-1 on the channel. I mean, I say 2-1, but in my brain it feels like a 3-0 because I feel like that last battle was just so winnable. But I messed up. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go make sure to check out yesterday's episode. But if you guys are excited to see the MAMOSWINE team here on the channel, again, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss a single rental code. Remember that these rental codes are out for limited time only, and I'm already having people message me saying, "Hey Kevin, can you open up the rental code again?" And I just can't because I need space for the newer ones. That's just kind of how it works. We're going against the top 1,000 here. Joe to D, running the Necrozma, Duskmane, another kind of weird Pokemon. Also, no Incineroar on this team. They do have double Intimidate with both the Hitmontop and the Arcanine. Speaking of Intimidate, and speaking of not wanting to Intimidate, we have the Milotic on that team, which can kind of take over the game if we don't, if we're not too careful. But I honestly think we're, like, somewhat okay. It's not going to be an easy game by any means. And it's sad that my Taunter is Incineroar because there are Pokemon like Milotic also in this game. But let's do this for now. Let's go Eternatus, let's go Mamo. And then we'll worry about the rest. I definitely want the Rillaboom here. And I think I definitely want the Volcarona. Just Fire type in general is just a very solid typing here. And if I have the Rillaboom, then I at least have something to take care of the Milotic for the late game. If they even bring Milotic. They might. I do have Incineroar, and Incineroar would technically be able to shut down that Necrozma by just constantly swapping over and over and over. But, you know, it's a little bit scary when you see Milotic. Granted, I guess I do have Rilla. Like, worst case scenario, I just kind of bring in Rilla and win the game. But I think Milotic can definitely EV to live like a Grassy Glide somewhat easily. My opponent's really thinking, ran it down to nearly the whole timer. It kind of scares me. Usually when my opponent thinks and I don't, that's a bad thing. We'll see how this game goes. We'll see how this lead goes. Let's start with that. Let's see how the lead goes, because I'm not even confident about the lead. They definitely look like they're going to want to Trick Room on me. They went Milotic Rilla. Hey, that's actually not too bad for what we decided to go with. Like, I'm kind of happy I didn't go Rillaboom right away. They could easily go for Fake Out first turn, and I think they do want to Fake Out, but they're going to want to Fake Out the, they're going to want to Fake Out the MAMOSWINE to break any potential sashes and maybe try to get a cheap KO with a Scald or something. So I think I want to take the opportunity and go for a, should I? I low-key want a Flamethrower on the Rilla spot just in case they swap in the Necrozma. So let's do that. And let's go for Protect right away. The Necrozma swap might be one of the easiest switches of their lives here. Oh. Arcanine, though. Okay. Not a Necrozma swap, but should theoretically not do anything. So far, the Pokemon that they've shown me don't scare me too much because they didn't bring Trick Room at all. Arcanine does have the Intimidate. It's not going to matter for other Pokemon on the field. Remember, I just protected for the potential, Okay, so nothing happens this turn. Cool. Except we get some damage off on an Arcanine, which is like hardly relevant at all. That's good news. Like, I don't have to touch my Milotic, even though I think I kind of should start. I was gonna say I don't have to touch my Milotic simply because I do have the Rillaboom in the back. Let's not go for crazy plays here. Let's try to just go for the straightforward plays. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb on my Milotic, get some chip damage off. Very good chip damage, by the way. Thank you, Crit. Sometimes, thank you, Crit Poison. Look at this. The game is going in our favor. Wow, that's wild. Breaking the Citrus Berry. We're gonna outspeed the Arcanine, so they are not max speed. Okay, they are definitely bulky. Oh, they're bulky with Rocky Helmet. Oh, it all makes sense now. That's gonna knock out my MAMOSWINE. That's a little bit unfortunate. They are very bulky. Like, I was honestly expecting a KO there, just like a straight KO. easy peasy 1, 2, 3, you know, but unfortunately that's not the case. I lost actually one of the Pokemon that I brought to deal with the Necrozma. If they have it in the back, right? They probably do. Oh, that's actually really sad. I do also have Volcarona. I think I have to hold the Volcarona then. The Volcarona is sacred to me now. I'll bring the Rilla. I get the free fake out on the Arcanine if I want to go that route. Actually, I'm going to just Sludge Bomb the Arcanine. I don't have to fake out. I'm already outspeeding it. And then I think I want to go for this knockoff on Milo. Just because I feel like the Necrozma switch is almost inevitable. And like worst case scenario, I hit a Milo, right? But I feel like that switch is like so obvious. Either they got to switch into Necrozma or they got to switch into Rillaboom. There's the Milotic switch. So whatever is coming in is losing an item. There's Necrozma. Okay. Thankfully, we targeted the right Pokemon with the Sludge Bomb here. We were able to just clean up the Arcanine off the field. Got rid of their only Intimidator. And here's a big ol' knockoff. Okay, that's some damage. Is that weakness policy? Of course you are. Of course you are. Thing is, I do have Flamethrower. And I do have high horsepower. I feel like high horsepower plus Flamethrower might be enough to knock out that Necrozma. Issue is, I gotta kinda, yeah, I gotta play around the, the fake out factor here. I'm assuming they're gonna fake out Eternatus. Because why would they do that to Rillaboom? They could have a Psychic move on Necrozma too, which is something that we have to be worried about. I'm just gonna go for the high horsepower Necrozma. Hopefully get the opportunity to knock it out. Here's the Protect. Let's see the fake out on Eternatus. Yes. Okay. So we're at my opponent's mind now. We get the high horsepower. So they have the Trick Room. They go for his Photon Geyser. They do go for Trick Room. Now, I don't know if I'm slower, though. Right? I could still be slower. And just not know it. I think I have to switch out the Eternatus here. Go right into my Volcarona. Which should be the safest switch of my life. And then just keep firing off high horsepowers into this Necrozma while I can. At least this turn I can also redirect. Bringing Volcarona was such a big deal here. There's the Photon Geyser. I think I take this. I don't take it and I do miss. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is how we're starting off the day. That's not great. That is dumb, man. I don't think I take out Necrozma anymore now. And I don't think Photon Geyser can miss. I don't think I have a chance. That was like my one and only chance right there. Was hitting that high horsepower. Oh my goodness. Now, not gonna lie, I'm like extremely sad about that. I mean, I have no choice. I have to protect. No, I do have a choice. There's no way they let me protect with Eternatus. Eternatus is win con though. I don't think I live a Photon Geyser with Rillaboom, so I think they're gonna attack Rillaboom with Photon Geyser here or something. So I have to play to my opponent's confusion. Please don't go for Eternatus. Yes! Now, if they could hit me with an ice move, that'd be amazing. Life do. Oh, come on. Really? Does that heal the ally too? Of course it does. Man, when you make the good plays, it don't even matter. Oh, burn it. It crit again. Necrozma's critting everything. I don't burn it though. How many turns of Trick Room I got left? Okay, guys, you ready for the double protect? Because we can't do anything else. They're gonna life do twice. But like, what can we do at this point? High horse miss. Photon geyser again. Life do again. Like, I'm so confident. If I can get rid of this Necrozma, I could still win the game. Thankfully, life do doesn't heal too much. Like, I'm so confident. I have to hit the double. 66% chance, folks. I tried my darndest. Oh, that sucks. Hey, man. Use 100% accuracy moves, I guess. GG's to my opponent. Now, this is a little bit different. It's not every day you're going to see a Duraludon here. It's not every day you get to face a Duraludon on the channel. And also a Dracovish. So it looks like they're running like double dragons, double electric, double waters. Very little type coverage that they have on their team, at least that I could notice, but I'm still terrified of Kyogre, as I feel anyone really should be. The only good thing about this Kyogre team in particular is that there's no Serena to stop my Rillaboom. So like, Rillaboom could easily take over. There's also no Tailwind on Kyogre side of the field, so they must be like relying very heavily on Electro Web from the Alecki. I honestly think I'm going to Suicune, and I'm going to Eternatus with a Rillaboom in the back. I don't think I need Instant, even though I guess spammable Intimidates could help me here. But I'm leaning more towards Mamo in the back. So let's see how this does. I don't think we need Volcarona at all. It's a little bit scary bringing Mamo against Rillaboom for obvious reasons, because, like, you know, Mamo is unique in the sense that it's an ice type that's weak to grass. And Rillaboom's unique in the sense that it's a grass type with a priority grass move. So that gets a little bit scary. Duraludon, Rillaboom lead. Gotta say, didn't expect this. Did not expect this literally at all, but you've countered my lead perfectly. Uh-oh. I mean, should theoretically be able to go into our own Rillaboom here and be somewhat okay. I mean, they gotta choose. No, I'm gonna Snarl. I'm gonna Snarl Duraludon. I'm gonna Protect here. I'm doing this for two reasons. One, they're gonna fake out first turn, and two, they can't fake out my Suicune, and at least I can weaken the Duraludon a little bit before Duraludon goes for that Dragon type move onto my turn. This thus giving me my weakness policy for free. Beautiful. Work like clockwork. Here's the Snarl. Does double connect. Definitely not a Sylvester Duraludon. Considering how much that did. Heck, I might even be able to knock it out with an easy Dragon move the following turn. Who knows? As for the Rillaboom, still very terrified looking at it. But I'm fairly confident I don't have to switch in my own Rillaboom. At least not right now. I think my Helping Hand here, followed by... Let me take a gander at their team. Any Steel types? No Steel types except for the one that's on the field. So this is the easiest Sludge Bomb of my life. And at least with the Helping Hand, I'm able to get at least a little bit of damage off before going... I'm not going down. I don't think I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down for real. That's why. Game! Oh my goodness. I'm getting such awful luck today. At least I'm able to KO in return. Okay. I was supposed to still have a Suicune at the end of this turn. They're going to connect with the Draco Meteor. So be it. They're going to give me a weakness policy. That shouldn't KO me. It does a lot more than I thought it would. Okay. That's not great. I guess Life Orb, but they're -3 now. So it shouldn't do that again, I hope. I think now is a fairly good opportunity to go into my Rillaboom. Because I feel like they would want to go into their Kyogre right about now. Getting that Kyogre vibe, you know? Okay. Got that right. I think I have to recover. And I think it should be somewhat free recovery, right? I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. I'm going to fake out Kyogre just because I don't want to take the damage. And I'm not too concerned with Duraludon because of, you know, -3 reasons. It has to be max speed, max special attack, considering how much damage it took from that Snarl in the beginning. And also considering how much damage is just dealt to me right now. Like, that is full offensive Duraludon here. We can't get redirected, by the way. A lot of people forgot about that ability. Stalwart still exists. Kyogre protects. Okay, so we learned it's not Scarfed, which is such good information to have, to be honest. They double protect, so we get the free recovery plus the grassy terrain recovery. I ain't complaining. I could literally ignore this Duraludon forever, and I think I will. Very good health back. Plus the grassy terrain. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to ignore Duraludon until the end of the game. If Duraludon's here at that much HP, I shouldn't care. I'm going to Grassy Glide on Kyogre, and I'm going to Sludge Bomb on Kyogre. Kyogre can't protect. This is somewhat the safest play, in my opinion. If they swap, they swap. They have nothing to resist the Grassy Glide. Beautiful. They EV'd to live a Grassy Glide. It ain't gonna matter, though. Not bad, not bad. Duraludon switches to Snarl here. Just to lower my Eternatus as well. If I can't be neutral, neither can you. That's fine, though. Like, I'm kind of okay with that. I'd rather have that than the Draco Meteor to my face again. Now, what do you have in the back? If it's gonna be the Tapu Koko in the back that my opponent threw. Because they had the win condition, we're just swapping my terrain. No, it's a Dracovish. Yucky, yucky. Okay, we have to Grassy Glide Dracovish, and we have to Sludge Bomb Dracovish. We're throwing everything we got into Dracovish. Like I said, Duraludon is not a Pokemon. Duraludon is useless. At least in this particular situation, right? It really doesn't feel like it poses too much of a threat, and like, worst case scenario, we got our friend MAMOSWINE in the back with ice moves. Is gonna connect with Fish's Rend. Is gonna hurt, but we're gonna take it hardly. It's definitely Scarfed. Hello, Scarf. Here's a Sludge Bomb. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. And if anything, this is just proving to me, or demonstrating to you all, why I am not a big fan of Draco Meteor in competitive Pokemon. Because, like, it forces you to swap. And if you don't swap, this can happen, right? Where you just redirect all target to the Sidemon. Because your Pokemon is now -2. In this case, -3. Because of a move that you went for. You know, it's like it's not very... It has its high rewards, but it has very high risks as well. Anyway, let's go for the high horsepower. Let's go for the Flamethrower. Let's hopefully end the game here. I don't think there's anything my opponent can do at -3. They're still going to hang in there, though. I mean, we're at -2. This Flamethrower will do absolutely nothing in the rain. But this horsepower should be more than enough to end the game. All right, Rillaboom, Eternatus, carrying the game there. Very, very good. I think, honestly, that Suicune Snarl from the beginning made all the difference. Just, like, reading the fake out, going for the Snarl, protecting our Eternatus for that one turn is what turned that entire game around. Because it gave us weakness policy, and then we ended up being the fastest thing on the field. So GG's to my opponent. That was really good. Meowstic. It's like Meowstic, Trick Room, Rain Team, Glastrier, Celesteela. A lot of questions. They got one redirector. They got one fake out, potential 2 fake out users, but one common fake out user. I mean, they got no way of stopping Rillaboom except for the Glastrier. So I feel confident in that respect. But I do feel like Rillaboom is more of a late game pick. So I think I'm gonna do MAMOSWINE Eternatus in the lead. Bring a Rillaboom for the late game. And then bring an Incineroar for the end game. Because I feel like if they're going to have an end game, it's going to include one of their 3 fire weaknesses, right? So we're going to try to take advantage of that. Problem is, they do have a steel type, which means I can't just sludge bomb all willy-nilly. But hey, maybe this is a weakness policy game. I know we haven't gone for weakness policy in like a couple of games. Just because the opportunity hasn't presented itself. And more often than not, I think I would rather attack than get attacked, you know? They got a potential trick room here, though. Kevin doesn't like that. I don't like that at all. I think we just fire off attacks here. I'm going to fire off as many into Meowstic as I can. If they want to redirect, then they'll redirect me. I don't think they swap into Celesteela right away. That'd be wild. Among Us protects. So this is good. We doubled into this Meowstic here. You always double in to the... Oh my goodness, that damage. Wait, we connect here? We win. We don't win, but we knock out Meowstic. Why is this Meowstic so easy to take out? Hey, sure? Typically, Meowstics are tankier than that. I don't know why we did so much damage. Maybe I'm remembering it differently, but I've always imagined Meowstic to be a little bit annoying to deal with. And that one was easy. Okay, the one that is annoying to deal with is a Kyogre, though. But I kind of want to do the same thing. And if you guys are wondering, hey, Kevin, why are you going for a Icicle Crash on Kyogre? I actually shouldn't. I should just go for the Icicle Crash onto Among Us to knock out the Among Us somewhat quickly, and then Sludge Bomb on the Ogre, just so I can reduce the damage of the Water Spout a little bit. If the Kyogre outspeeds my Eternatus, you are scarfed, my friend. Let's find out. Together. It doesn't. No Scarf. Okay, so that means it can carry Protect. Oh, very slow Kyogre. The fact that my Mamoswine is outspeeding it as well means that it's very slow. So it's not like a max speed timid situation. Mamoswine only has base 80 speed. It's not a fast Pokemon. There's the Water Spout, though. Alright. It's going to be a lot of damage, regardless of what I do. But you know what? Eternatus tanks like a champion. And my Mamoswine's still alive for another turn. So, hey. Can't complain. Oh, your Life Orb. Alright. Why not just go Mystic Water? That's just my opinion, right? If you're going to Life Orb, might as well Mystic Water for the 0.1% difference. In comes Celesteela. Celesteela. What can I even do to you in the back? I got a Rillaboom. Okay. I'm going to protect Mamo. And I want to try to get some damage on this Kyogre, so I'm going to Sludge Bomb Kyogre. I'm protecting Mamo just to see if I can beta protect out of one of their 2 Pokemon. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it. That Sludge Bomb's still good enough, but they're definitely a very tanky Ogre. Because that should have been doing more. It's going to be enough for Eternatus to live, and now if Celesteela went into that... If Celesteela went into this Mamoswine spot... Ooh, Meteor Beam. Okay, so they're like an offensive Celesteela. Don't like that. Because now they're +1. Yucky, yucky. Please go into Mamo. Doesn't go into Mamo. Went right into Eternatus. Okay. So Mamo... I mean, the Protect wasn't useless because I was able to live another turn. It definitely didn't feel good. Now you got a +2 Celestial on the field, though. Yeah, I think I go Rilla. Not Rilla, Ensign. Since I know I outspeed Kyogre, I feel a little bit safer. I know right now that they can't go for another Meteor Beam either, so I got their Meteor Beam burnt. I think here I'm just going to go for the Ice Crash on the Celesteela, get some damage off. I'm assuming this is offensive Celesteela, considering, all things considering, right? And I'll just go for the fake on the Ogre. And then next turn, okay, Ogre protects. I was going to say next turn my Mamoswine can go for the KO on the Ogre. I feel like a high horsepower should be enough there. The only good thing here is, come on, this can't happen to me right now. Dang it. Why? That would have been such a good connect. This is a +3 Celesteela now. I would have at least had some damage on it. I know I wouldn't have KO'd, but some damage. Any damage would have been more than enough there. Okay, Rillaboom. I mean, Rillaboom unfortunately has to spend this turn just attacking the Ogre. And I gotta spend this turn Flare Blitzing the Celesteela in the rain just to do some damage to it. They got Flamethrower though. It's gonna be rough. Instant does outspeed Celesteela, so that's good information to have. That's still good damage in rain though. Hold on, it's not over. They're switching over to Air Slash. AV, please? Not even close. Okay, saving grace here. Is rain running out? This is +4 Celesteela now. I need rain to run out. I need Air Slash to miss. That's like my only. That's like my win condition right now. I don't think rain runs out though. I need one Air Slash miss. Please, Air Slash miss is what I need right now. I've missed plenty of moves that are 95% accurate. I've missed plenty of them. Dang it. Ah. Incineroar's a god? That was a +4 stab Air Slash from Celesteela. Incinesports. You saw the disrespect I gave Incineroar there by thinking Incineroar wouldn't live a +4 Air Slash? Wow. 2-1 in today's episode. I'll take it. And here you have the rental code for this team. We do have one more episode with this team, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Make sure to grab this rental code while you have the opportunity to, because remember, it's out for limited time only, and there's already people that are like, hey, Kevin, give me rentals. Make sure to grab them, guys. If you can grab them early, you can hold them there forever. The problem is grabbing them, and if you really enjoy the team, really like what you see, then make sure you keep those rental codes and tell all your friends at Pokésports. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked the video and commented already, that'd be great if you could go ahead and do so. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, that's another nice thing you could do. It's free. You get to watch me and Mike suffer at 10K. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm Kevin. Pokésports. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Peace out.